What's going on, everybody? Cigar Show Tim here with another edition of Tobacco Talk, where I review a cigar and then I give you my thoughts on it in 4 key areas: flavor, draw, construction, and burn. It's everything you want to know about that cigar, but it's from my palate's perspective, and then I rate it as to whether I think it's nebworthy or not. So, in case you can't tell by the hat, and frankly the title, I am reviewing the newest release from Ozgener Family Cigars. It is the Aramas, and this has got quite the deep, rich blend to it. We'll get into all that, but let me show you the cigar here first. There you go, absolutely beautiful band on it. Secondary band says Aramas. Primary band has all the beauty that Ozgener has been doing since he came back into the industry. But if we're gonna check it out and see what it's really like, there's only one way to do that. Let's light it up. Okay, I went ahead with a straight cut, as you can see right there. The cold draw on this cigar doesn't give a whole lot of very distinct flavors. There's just a really nice savory note within there. The only thing that I can really pick up is a little bit of like a toasted breadiness. There isn't dried fruit, there isn't anything other than just a really nice toasted breadiness. So we'll get into the blend, we'll get into all of that, but for now, it's time to toast her up. Okay, upon initial light up, I'm getting really strong earthiness with a dark toasted woodiness. Dark, like toasted oakiness is in there with that dark, rich earth. Really rich flavors starting out. So I'm gonna jump into the first third. When I come back, I'll let you know what the blend on the cigar is. I'll let you know what this cigar is in tribute to, or who I should say it is in tribute to, and give you a little bit more information, and well, let you know how the experience has been so far. Okay, let me show you the burn here at the end of the first third. You can see right here, it does have a bit of a wave to it. Right there you can see. But you can see that the ash is just stacking up and holding on very nicely. Doing great right there. Let me set it down here. Okay, so let's talk about the blend on this cigar. And I'm reading this from the BL Luxuries July monthly box page because they give us all the information. So it features a Mexican San Andres wrapper over an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and then fillers are from the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and United States and USA. So that's the blend on it. The flavors on this and strength and all that other information. So the flavors on this: rich earthiness. There's a really nice creamy coffee note that's in there, and then a toasted nuttiness. There's a little bit of woodiness that's in there still, but that toasted nuttiness is the most prominent flavor note after the rich earthiness that's in there. Very good. And there is some black pepper spice to the cigar. When you retrohale, if you have never retrohaled before, this is not the cigar for you to learn retrohaling on. Let me just tell you, it's got some good spice to it. It's not spicery level, it's not gonna make your eyes water, but it's definitely got some good black pepper spice when you retrohale. Strength on this, I would say that this is probably at a medium minus right now in terms of strength. It is ramping up. I can tell that it is getting stronger. This is stated to be a medium plus to full in terms of strength for the cigar, full bodied. I would definitely agree with the full bodied flavor right now. Very rich, deep flavor notes and flavor profile in it. So now you know the blend, you know all that information. This cigar here, the Aramas, is actually blended and made in tribute to Tim Ozgener's dad, Kano, who started CAO Cigars. CAO were his initials, CAO. And so that's what this cigar is intending to do, and it does is create something that pays homage and respect and just remembers Tim's dad. So very cool with the meaning behind it. You all know that I love cigars that have a story or a backline or meaning to how they were named or why they were blended and all that information. So the draw is doing really well. It's a little bit snug for my preference, but it is not bad at all. It's not restrictive. It's actually opening up as I finish up the first third and get into the second third. So it's doing really well. I'm gonna jump into the second third. When I come back, I'll let you know about any flavor transitions, what's going on with it, and any information I think you might need to know. All right, let me show you the cigar here at the end of the second third. I did touch up the burn because it did get pretty wonky. Let me slide down the band. In fact, I'm gonna slide the band off if it'll cooperate for me. And it is cooperating. There we go, came off nice and clean. But as you look at the burn here, you can see there's still just a little bit of a wave to it. I didn't want it to get too far off and ruin the experience, so I did touch it up one time, and then it has gotten to that point now. Okay, flavor notes in the second third. So that richer, pleasing palate flavor profile is still absolutely there. And I'm getting a lot of still that rich earthiness. That cream coffee is still very much there. It's getting a little bit more towards like an espresso, and a little bit less of the creaminess is in there, but that coffee note is still in there. That sort of like charred oakiness is absolutely in there. And that pepper has stayed consistent through the entire second third of this cigar. The retrohale hasn't gotten any worse, but it has definitely stayed very present in the second third. Strength on this, I would put this at a good solid medium, maybe medium plus, but I'm gonna put it at a good solid medium, at least from my experience and with my palate. That's where I'm gonna put it strength wise. Full body still. The draw on it did open up to exactly where I like it, so it's performing very, very well in all the different areas that I would like it to. So that's what's gone on here in the second third. And I'm gonna finish up the cigar, and when I come back, I'll let you all know whether I think it's nub-worthy or not, any changes in the flavor profiles, and anything else that I think you might need to know. But yeah, so far, Tim, what you got here, paying tribute to your dad, nicely done. All right, let me show you the burn here as the cigar wraps up. You can see right there, still got a little bit of a wave to it. I didn't touch it up anymore, but it's just got a little bit of a wave to it. Ash holds on well, still, as it has throughout the entire cigar. Okay, let's talk about strength as the cigar wraps up. I would put this at a medium plus, maybe touching into full, but I'm gonna put it at a medium plus for me. If you are new to stronger cigars, this one is definitely gonna be strong for you, but I'm gonna put it at a medium plus for me for strength for the cigar. Flavor profile as the cigar wrapped up. So that dark, like charred oakiness is still there. It's a little bit more in the background. The black pepper is still there as well. The black pepper has come down as far as in my palate, coating my mouth, all those different things. But on the retrohale, you do definitely still get the black pepper. It's nowhere near spicery level, but there's still got a little bit of strength in there when you retrohale. The coffee note is still there. The creaminess has tapered down. I don't get any more of the creamy note. That toasted nuttiness is there. It is very, very good, very delicious. A really nice toasted nuttiness with a little bit of a minerality as it finishes off as well. And there's a little bit of chocolate that's come in now, which has just balanced the entire flavor profile as the cigar wraps up. So do I think this is nub-worthy? I absolutely think this is a nub-worthy cigar. If you enjoy the flavor notes that I have explained, then honestly, go straight for a 5-pack of these. Very, very good, and it's a really good addition to the Ozgener Family Cigars portfolio with the Bosphorus, with the Pi Synthesasia. I don't remember how to pronounce that one. I butcher it every single time. But with those other two cigars, this one is very, very good at getting the richer, darker flavor notes in it compared to everything else that is in the portfolio that I've checked out so far. Go straight to a 5-pack. You won't regret it if this is something that is right up your alley with the flavor profiles that I have described. Go and get it for yourself. There are two other sizes that is offered in. This is the A52. There's an A55 as well as an A60. The number correlates to the ring gauge of the cigar. This was a 5x52 Robusto. I'm guessing that the 55 is probably closer to a 6-inch and that there is the 60 ring gauge as well for it. So if this sounds like something you would like, then go ahead and get it for yourself. But if you've had it already, go and leave some comments down below for me. I'd love to know your take on it. If you haven't had this and it sounds like it's something that you'll enjoy, put some comments down below. Or maybe you're smoking this as I was going through the review and you're getting, you know, my feedback, you're going through your different flavor notes. I get that quite a bit within the comments of, hey, I'm smoking this right now with you. I'm enjoying it. You know, let me know if this is something that is matching up with what you're getting in your experience. But overall, nub-worthy cigar, very good. Go grab yourself a 5-pack. I don't think you're gonna regret it one bit at all. Tim, I don't know if you're ever gonna see this video, but I think this is a fantastic cigar. Well done, paying respects and homage and creating a cigar and a blend in memory to your father. I think you have absolutely knocked it out of the park. Very well done with this one. So that's gonna do it for this edition of Tobacco Talk. Enjoy your cigar journey, everybody. I'm Cigar Show Tim. As always, I'll see you.